Hello, everyone, and welcome to my Story Club show. Dear friends, today we are going to narrate very important story, and this story is from the great epic Mahabharata. All of you are familiar with Mahabharata, and this story is about the great disciple Eklavya. All of you know Eklavya. Do you know who was Eklavya? Eklavya was the son of tribal chief. Means Eklavya's father was living in the forest and he belongs to tribal category. He was the son of the tribal chief. And what was their business? Their business was hunting. His father's business was hunting, and so Eklavya also was a hunter. But Eklavya was not happy in his life. Eklavya was not hunting with his friends. Eklavya was not playing with his friends. And what was Eklavya doing? Eklavya was disappointed. Eklavya was unhappy. One day, his father saw that Eklavya was deep in thought. Then his father went to Eklavya and his father asked to Eklavya, "My dear son, what's your problem? Why are you unhappy? Why don't you play with your friends? Why don't you go for hunting?" But Eklavya said to his father, "Dear father, I don't want to become a hunter. I want to become an archer. I want to become a great warrior." Then his father said, "Okay, then what can I do for you?" He said, "Dear father, there is Drona," means Dronacharya. Dronacharya is a tutor, and Dronacharya has an ashram, and in his ashram he teaches students archery, and he is a great tutor. Tutor means teacher. He is a great teacher. So I want to go and take admission in the ashram of Dronacharya, and I want to become a great warrior. I want to become a great archer. So please give me permission to go to Dronacharya and take admission in his ashram." His father became silent because his father knew the dream of his son was not easy. It was very difficult. But his father was a loving father. His father was a kind father, and he had only son, and he loved his son very much. So he gave permission to his son, and he blessed to his son, and he said to his son, "Okay, my dear son, you have my permission. You can go to Drona and you can take admission in his Gurukul." Then Eklavya started his journey. He reached the Gurukul of Dronacharya, but he was in confusion because he had not seen Dronacharya. He had just heard about Dronacharya. Now he was thinking how to find out Dronacharya. But when he went near the gate of that Gurukul, he saw that there were some disciples and there was a teacher, and that teacher was teaching archery to the students. That teacher was teaching archery to Arjuna. Arjuna was there with Dronacharya. Then he went and he started speaking to Dronacharya. Dronacharya saw the boy. The boy was young, the boy was handsome, and the boy was looking very good looking. But the boy was strange. Dronacharya was not familiar with that boy. So Dronacharya asked him, "Who are you? I don't know you. Who are you? Where have you come from?" And he said, "Dronacharya, I am Eklavya, and I am the son of tribal chief, and I am a hunter, but I want to become a great warrior. I want to become a great warrior. I want to become a great archer. So I want to take admission in your Gurukul. Please give me admission. But Dronacharya said, you are a son of tribal person. It means you are Shudra and I am a Brahmin. So I cannot teach you. I cannot give you admission in my Gurukul, because in my Gurukul there are princes and the sons of kings and queens, and you belongs to Shudra category, so I cannot give you admission. There was Arjuna, and Arjuna said to Eklavya, how dare you to ask for admission in this Gurukul? This Gurukul is not for Shudra people. By listening this, Eklavya became angry, but he was very loyal, he was very humble, and he said, okay, though you are not giving me admission, but one day I will become a great warrior. He became sad, he became unhappy, and he went back to his house. But he decided that he will make his tutor Dronacharya. He took some mud and he made a statue of mud of Dronacharya, and he put that statue in front of him, and he was doing practice of archery, and he did full practice of archery, and he became a great warrior. He became an expert warrior in the world. One day there was a dog, and the dog was barking. Barking. Then Eklavya saw that the dog was barking. Then Eklavya took his arrow. Eklavya took his bow and arrow, and he fired arrows in the direction of the dog. He fired 7 arrows, and all the arrows went into his mouth, and without hurting that dog's barking stopped, and dog started wandering in the forest. And dog had not come alone. There were Pandavas with that dog, and with Pandavas Dronacharya also had come there. Then Dronacharya saw this, and Dronacharya said, this work is not of an ordinary archer. This work is of the great archer or the great warrior. Then they started searching, who is this great warrior? Then they found Eklavya. But he did not recognize Eklavya, because he was the son of a tribal. He was very simple boy. Then he said, who are you? He said, I am Eklavya. Then he said, who taught you this archery? And he said, you taught me this archery. Then Dronacharya said, I did not recognize you. How can I be your guru? Then he said, I had come to your Gurukul for taking admission, but you refused me to give admission. So I came home and made your statue, and I supposed that you are my guru, and I did practice, and I became a great warrior. By listening this, Arjuna became sad. Arjuna became angry. And Arjuna said to Dronacharya, Dronacharya, you had promised me that you will make me the greatest archer in the kingdom, but this boy is greater than me. Then all of them were silent for some time. Dronacharya also was thinking. Then Dronacharya said to Eklavya, you suppose that I am your guru? Then he said, yes. Then this is tradition that disciple has to give Guru Dakshana to Guru. So when I will ask for Guru Dakshana to you, will you give me Guru Dakshana? And then Eklavya promised him, yes sir, you can ask me anything and I will give you Guru Dakshana. Then Dronacharya said to him, "You give me the right thumb of your right hand." Then Arjuna also became sad, became unhappy. What Guru is demanding to Shishya? But Eklavya was loyal, Eklavya was humble, and without a moment he took a knife and he cut his right thumb and he gave it to Dronacharya, and he said, Dronacharya, this is my Guru Dakshana. And he said thanks to Dronacharya, because I am Shudra and you accepted me as your disciple. Dronacharya praised Eklavya, and Dronacharya blessed Eklavya that you will be remembered always and you will be the great warrior in this kingdom. And without thumb, then Eklavya practiced with his other index finger and middle finger, and once again he became the perfect warrior, the great warrior. He became greater than Arjuna. And when Dronacharya came to know about this, then he blessed Eklavya, and now Eklavya is remembered now also. So what is the moral of this story? Moral of this story is that in our life teachers are very important. Parents give us birth, they love us, they give us food, they give us clothes, they give us everything. But teacher shows us the way of life. Teacher makes us able to earn our livelihood, so that we should give respect to teachers. Here ends the story. If you like this story, please like it, share it, comment on it, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe it. Thanks a lot.